America is a country that was founded on slavery and genocide. I'm not looking to reform America. I think that experiment has run its course.
Money to burn! Money to burn!
I don't see any.
Does anybody have any money to burn?
See, I'm not arresting you. Yeah.
Well, I might need that first.
Well, not yet.
I am Dred Scott. I'm a visual artist, a professional troublemaker. I make revolutionary art to propel history forward, and we're in my studio in Brooklyn. Some people think of me as a performance artist, and I will stay guilty as charged. Some people say that I'm a printmaker. I'll say guilty as charged. Some people look at me as a photographer, guilty as charged. I work in a lot of different media. The thread that runs through my work is it's all deeply engaged with having an audience wanting to confront some of the big questions confronting humanity, and often to imagine how the world could be radically different and far better. The question is, what's the best way to explore the subjects that I want to explore? This community-engaged work is a performance called Slave Rebellion Reenactment. It reenacted the largest rebellion of enslaved people in the history of the United States in 1811. It was the most radical vision of freedom and emancipation in the United States at the time. And so I had 350 reenactors march for 2 days, covering 24 miles in the areas where this rebellion happened in 1811.
Freedom or death! We're gonna end slavery! Join us!
A lot of my work deals with how the past not only sets the stage for the present, but how it resides in the present in new form. And so using something like I am a man to then change it to I am not a man, or using the flag a man was lynched yesterday to turn it into a man was lynched by police yesterday, then makes you think, wait a minute, lynching, police, how do those go together? And what is this continuum? And that can get people to reassess a lot of what they thought they understood. White male for sale is quite literally what the piece says, is a white male for sale. People know that people were auctioned off. And it is also a auction that is being done by one of the major auction houses, in this case Christie's. The actual auction is part of the artwork, but the video is an NFT. If you look at early American slave traders, they talk about people requesting, I need 2 number 1 slaves, 3 number 3 slaves, and 2 number 2 slaves, which is again taking people that you have not met and equating them to each other and to some value that you have what you think that they are worth. Fungible means one thing is functionally equivalent to another. So the dollar in my pocket is equivalent to the dollar in your pocket. But people are inherently unique. They are not fungible. And so this concept of having non-fungible tokens and talking about art suddenly being non-fungible was something that I thought was interesting to talk about in the history of capitalism, which is bound up with enslaving people, and particularly Africans, and using sort of an absurd way to do it. People that are, say, white supremacists or racists or, very patriotic or fascist, they're not going to change their opinion based on seeing my work. But the people who are, say, the young future civil rights activists, those people, I do think I can reach their hearts and their minds and engage in a conversation. My vision for the future is that the conscious forces, both in this country and in other parts of the world, stop the exploiters and oppressors from doing what they're doing and have been doing for centuries. And I do think that potential of either a radically worse world or a radically better world is the doorstep that we're standing on right now.